fucked up that the coverage of our current events has two sides, both committed that 100% of the opposition operate with malicious intent. I'm just wondering where journalistic integrity went. I mean, it seems like everything is either evil, dooming us to our damnation, or it's our salvation, depending on the station. Every breaking situation, zero hesitation. This is yet another picture-perfect demonstration. Every tragedy, occasion for regurgitation of whatever talking points are sure to urge the nation to support the policies the party's pushing presently, but pleasantly dispensing pleasantries ain't impressing me. What's stressing me is where the fuck is all of this really headed? Nuclear war is pretty unanimously dreaded, but I bet it'll get to that eventually if we let it. We need the whole story unfettered by the rhetoric, but spreading truth for information's sake's a rare intention. Don't want you well informed, they'd like to direct your attention to a taboo penchant their opponent don't want mentioned. To get elected, then shun you and vote to cut your pension. And once elected, it's as if the story's not updatable. Covering policies problematic, it's debatable, and ratings dictatable for easily equatable. Somehow a bunch of old guys making laws ain't that relatable. Since the mainstream media is predominantly Democrats, their stories are so negative, we might as well call them attacks. It ain't that it's fake, it's the truth, but only when the facts further their agenda, maximizing their potential packs. But they've got nothing on the right, so-called enlightening. Every time I try to find their side, I find it frightening. It's bad enough that all our mentions have our tensions heightening. The right seems to delight in inciting a fight despite winning. So if there's anybody in the middle in the media, we need you to be more reliable than Wikipedia. Provide some comprehensive coverage, let us fucking see the unbiased record of what happened, or we'll see you, sweetie. If Trump does something good, and then something deplorable, report the whole story so that people will be more able to form a full informed opinion if he's being horrible, instead of thinking that the source is full so it's ignorable. And that's the problem I've had lately toward comedy. This fucking oddity's become an oddly hot commodity. I guess it's gotta be tempting to join in the camaraderie and joke that he acts like he probably got a lobotomy. But honestly, the point of views presented lack diversity, and constant ridicule of other fuels further adversity. My poly knowledge cursory, I'm not a university alum, but this shit's coming from the fact it fucking hurts to see the landscape that we're living in. Constant animosity, any difference of opinion treated like atrocity, met with such ferocity to trump our curiosity. So what's the chance the reciprocity powered monstrosity we like to call democracy has secretly succeeded? See something leaked, so the cycle of shock and awe repeated. Investigators probably got blackballed and retreated, but now everyone's too busy talking about what he tweeted. This conceited piece of shit's just doing a different version of the same diversion tactics to which we have such aversion. The system's been deformed into a twisted, sick perversion, primarily designed to cover up corrupt coercion. But maybe there's a message I've inserted in these lyrics, and if people actually listen to them, they might hear it. Pretty clear that nothing's gonna change of its own volition. We the people need to form a coalition for a noble mission. No more wishing for permission to hold uninformed position. Demand an end to the denying, lying, and omission. If your sole ambition is submission of the opposition, we don't want you cooking up the news. Get out the fucking kitchen. I'm not a politician or political tactician. I don't know how to bring an inquisition to fruition. All these suspicions are just some musician's intuition. But if I were putting pen to paper to start a petition, I wouldn't be appealing to the suits. They're too busy wheeling, dealing, and concealing the truth. I get the feeling it'd be more productive dealing with you, revealing how I'm feeling, we can heal in the booth. So check the sources you go to who purport to report the news. If they're withholding info, don't give them support or views. Seek out counterpoints, they often do include important truths. Next time you're online, before you choose which rude retort to use, like saying all the Democrats are snowflakes who need more tissues, or all Republicans are racists who want to deport the Jews. Reflect on why you're really sporting such a short and fuse, and listen more, even when it's hard to hear like Horton's Who's. Damn.